Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is Valentine's Day and we are making French toast for ourselves. But I have this big bowl, and in that bowl, so I'm going to make enough that I can reheat it tomorrow. I'm going to add 2 eggs. Oops, not the shell. Then we're going to add a little cinnamon. There's a bunch on the lid, so it's a little easier to add. And then I watched a bunch of videos online and I saw some people added a little bit of ground nutmeg. And then I've seen people add some vanilla extract, which I think I have. Just a small amount, maybe like that much. We're gonna add some of the Fairlife milk that I have, which is like really high in protein, because we are on a GLP-1, so higher in protein if we can. And then we pop her in. And then we'll get another one ready to go. And I'm just not gonna touch it. I have it on like a 4. So like below a medium, like medium low. All right, we have 3 pieces here because they're not like super thick. And then I have 2 more still on the stove top that are cooking. I have just a light syrup that I'm going to drizzle on top. I don't like a lot of syrup, just enough. And then for the pièce de résistance, we're gonna add some confectioner's sugar. And my sifter thing is kind of, I don't have a clean sifter, so we'll just kind of do that. Here is our Valentine's Day French toast. I wish the powdered sugar was more of a dusting, but that's okay. And then I have a couple pieces left. Get the other ones out of the pan. And then I have some more there for tomorrow. All right, we finished the podcast and now we're gonna open Animal Crossing because I'm curious if they have anything for Valentine's Day, because they did do something for my birthday. Also, last vlog I mentioned I could not find my DJI mic, the one that came in the creator kit with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I still have not found it. I put it somewhere, I'm sure, when I was like cleaning and organizing, and I still need to finish like cleaning and organizing. I'm like redoing both offices, blah, 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 blah. So I ended up buying just a second one because I had some Amazon credits from like a gift card from returning stuff. So I was like, you know what, this is the mic I use the most. I should have more than one. Because I do like the mic minis that I got for the DJI as well that you can use with other devices. But I still need to tweak those settings and figure out how to make those work better. Because I feel like sound quality is not that great. Okay, let's see if they say anything for Valentine's Day. What? Oh. I thought maybe they'd say something about Valentine's Day. We'll see. I also looked up when it stopped snowing in Animal Crossing. Apparently February 25th. Oh, I got something for... Oh, they sent Valentine's Day stuff. I'm sending out chocolate to some of my favorite folks. And guess what? You made the list, as if there was any doubt. Thank you for always being so chill. I can never have too much of that in my life. Aww, I got Valentine's Day cards. Happy Valentine's Day. What better way to celebrate than with a heart-shaped bouquet? These roses are special, just like you, and I truly hope they brighten your day. I'm always here if you need me, Isabel. Oh my gosh. Stop, that's so cute. That's what I was hoping for, that I'd maybe at least get something. So I got a chocolate heart and a heart-shaped bouquet. I can like put it in my house, I guess. Oh, I buried money. Ooh, it's still growing. I buried $10,000 yesterday because I heard you can do that. Hello. Oh, hey, Vero. How have you been? Oh, you know, I haven't seen you around here. What? I would never. I always say that. Do I not talk enough in this game? I was kind of hoping there'd be like a cute little Valentine's Day party or something. I love the... I ended up just figuring out what the hot items were, and running around and getting wood and stuff to make stuff. So I could sell things. We're not going to include that footage because I just feel like it's really boring and I didn't realize how long I filmed for. Also, I'm recording with my new audio setup. It's the same mic I've always used, but I'm really happy with the new audio equipment. I got something from Beacon. I'll talk about it more in the future, but it's pretty nice. But, I just kind of hung out in Animal Crossing and just ran around and got some wood and did some crafting. And that was it. I was kind of disappointed there wasn't like a cute little Valentine's Day party, but someone at least sent me candy and flowers, so I'll take it, okay? Hello. It is 4:30. So this has to simmer for 3 to 4 hours. I think we'll go with 3 hours and hope that's enough because we were definitely kind of just chilling. Had a couple Girl Scout cookies. Now we're ready to make our Bolognese sauce from the amazing Marcella, and I'm excited. I hope it's good. If it's not, we'll order out. But I have all of the ingredients that I need. I'll link one of the recipes that I'm using. I'm using her recipe from her cookbook, but I have just a picture on my phone, and I just looked at a bunch of variations that people do online just to kind of adapt and see what I might like the most. But, just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean we can't love ourselves or something. I don't know. It's another Valentine's Day single, and that's totally okay because just because we're single and alone does not mean we are lonely. Would I love to be making this for a partner? Of course, but I'm very happy with my life. I'm very content, and I don't believe in settling. So we are going to make this and I guess just hang out because it has to simmer for 3 hours. So let's get started. We're also wearing our Avengers Black Widow sweatshirt. That is my favorite. I was going to wear my pink Sailor Moon one because pink Valentine's Day, but I need to wash it. So took a shower, crimped our hair so we looked less disheveled. I also have a cut on my nose, if you can see it. Someone scratched my nose in my sleep or something. I don't know. So we're just trying to not mess with it so it can heal. But we have our Insta360 camera set above the stove. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to cut the onions and carrots off camera. And we're going to start sauteing the onions. So let's get into it. Ignore the floor, okay? We're like redoing a lot of rooms in our house. So the kitchen floor is a little bit of a mess. So we'll just pretend you don't see any of that. Okay, I'll probably blur it out, to be honest. So just pretend. Okay, thank you. All right, voiceover Vero here. I decided to do this voiceover style instead of just editing all the footage together so that you could just see all of it, but just sped up, if that makes sense. Because it ended up just being a lot of footage. But I did use my Insta360 over the stove, and I don't hate how it looks. But I end up adding some 2 tablespoons of butter and then some olive oil into the actual pot. And then I end up putting together my veggie chopper that I got like months ago from Amazon that I've only used once. Because like I start to cut the onion and then I'm like, I don't want to do this. This feels like a lot. So, because I want it to be more uniform, especially for a sauce like this that has to simmer for 3 to 4 hours, I wanted to make sure all the veggies were the same size. And honestly, the veggie chopper, she did a great job. She did fantastic. I was very impressed. I did baby carrots, and the recipe originally calls for onions, carrots, and celery. Is that called a mise en place, I think? And I am not a celery girly. Also, you should melt the butter first before you added the onions. I don't know why I just threw those in there. But I don't like celery. So I'm making it for me, myself, and I don't need to have celery. I will also say I had the sauce today. I'm editing this on Sunday at 12:23 a.m. because I got distracted by Overwatch. Let's go. And I had it today for lunch. It tasted great the next day. I think it even tasted better after sitting for a bit. But the baby carrots ended up working really, really well in the veggie chopper, and you needed about a cup of carrots and a cup of onions. So onions I didn't measure. Carrots I did. But you basically saute the onions, and then after those start to get translucent, that's when you add the carrots and the celery. Then you add garlic. Then you can add chili flakes if you want. I did not. Or red pepper flakes. Sorry, I did not because I have acid reflux, and tomatoes already make it really hard for because of the acidity. So I didn't want to add any other spice to it and make my body angry at me because it sucks. I did take two acid reflux pills yesterday just because I knew I was having a tomato-based sauce. Anyway, and then once the onions and carrots and celery, if you cook celery, no judgment if you do, then you can add in the ground beef. I had ground chuck and I added salt and pepper to the beef. I also added salt to the onions and carrots as well. And now I also have the hiccups. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then while everything's cooking, you just keep smooshing up the meat. I have that blue teal like meat masher. I think it's actually potato masher, but I use it for meat too, as I feel like it like really breaks it up very well. And so that's what I'm doing here, just to make sure it's all nice and small little pieces. And you just keep cooking the meat until it is no longer raw, and at least like the outside isn't pink anymore. And I have the recipe on my phone, as you can tell. And then you add in a cup of milk and then you let that cook out. And I don't know if I let the milk cook out enough. It said on the recipe 5 to 7 minutes. And I just realized the other footage is upside down. When you see it now, it's not going to be upside down anymore. I just noticed it while editing. I'll fix that. For you, it won't be upside down. For me, it was upside down. Um, so fun. But the milk takes 5 to 7 minutes to like reduce and cook out a little bit. I don't think I let it cook out enough. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was enough. So then after the milk cooks out, then you add a cup of wine. I am not a wine person. Oh, apparently I already did the wine. I don't think I had that on camera. Whoops. This is me adding in the plum tomatoes. Then you add in the plum tomatoes and I mushed them a little bit because I read in the recipe after the fact that she said to cut them with scissors if you do plum tomatoes. Whoopsies. Too late. So I cleaned the meat mallet for the record. And then I did that and then I added in some Parmesan rinds and then you basically bring it back up to a boil and then immediately turn it down and let that thing simmer for 3 to 4 hours. I would have let it simmer for 4, but then I wouldn't have eaten dinner till 9. So we just simmered for 3 hours and you'll see what it looks like when it's all done. I don't normally vlog on my phone, but I don't want to get up because I don't want to wake up Piper. But I was just having a moment of, it is currently 6:34 p.m. I still have 2 hours left on the sauce. And I'm just sitting here playing some Animal Crossing, cutting down some trees or getting wood and whatever. And then we have Piper sitting here. I have laundry I need to fold. Do not judge me, okay? And it's, sometimes I think about, like, this isn't the life that I thought I would be having at 40, but I really love the life that I have. Like, just laying here in bed on a Saturday night with my dog, playing Animal Crossing, and just pure vibes, and just relaxing and chilling, and just enjoying myself. And I don't know, I'm just so thankful for the life that I have. I don't know, just having like a moment. Anyway. I'm hungry and I can't wait for the pasta sauce to be done. All right, it is a little after 8. It's 8:07, as you can see on the clock. And we have some water on the stovetop to boil. And the sauce is looking pretty good. I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. But she looks fantastic. This looks so good. I do need to figure out the best way to I might go ahead and take the rind out. This is the rind that I put in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, I think, because it really, really broke down. I think that's a piece of the rind. Pasta is done. She looks so good. Okay, I don't know the best way to get the sauce out. I might need to use a measuring cup because I have the spoon, but I feel like that spoon's not gonna really grab a lot. So we're gonna spill our pasta all over the counter. Okay, my counter's clean, I promise. I literally washed it right before. Oh my God. Some Parmesan to sprinkle on top. And then I have some Texas toast that I cooked in the air fryer. Oh, Alexa, stop the timer. I forgot the pasta timer is still going. It ended up being done before before then. And then we have some wine, because I figured why not. I got this wine a friend recommended, Stella Rosa and Stella Peach. I've had a berry flavor by them before and it was very good. I'm not a wine drinker really at all, but I figured for the occasion, we'll have something. I'll do like that much. All right, here is the setup. We got our, I forgot my fork. I'm gonna have to go get a fork. But we have our food and the bread, and we have Spice Girls on the PS5. This was kind of a big reason why I wanted the PS5 with the CD thing in it, because I wanted to also use it to watch movies. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna go get my fork and we're gonna turn the lights off and I will give my first bite and we'll see what we think. Okay, let's have our pasta. I am very excited. I will say it's a little watery and I think that's because I did a bad job draining the actual pasta, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. Let's get a bite with everything on it. That's pretty good. I definitely screwed up with the sauce at the bottom, but it's pretty good. We'll definitely make some adjustments next time. I don't know if I liked the plum tomatoes. I don't know. We'll have to play around. Let's also try this wine because I've never had this wine before. Well, this flavor. Pretty good. Not a big wine drinker, but you know, something different. Let's set the mood, I think. I'm so excited to watch Spice World. What a vibe. Am I right? What a vibe. All right, we're gonna watch this and eat our food. And you know, this is a great Valentine's Day, honestly. I'm having a great time. Didn't mean to eat dinner at 8:45 p.m., but that's okay. We don't have to go to bed anytime soon anyway, so. Movie time! All right, I finished watching the Spice World movie. It is as fantastic as I remember. I did make 2 videos, and I'm going to make a third one on my TikTok account where I talk about movies and TV shows, if you want to go watch them. But it's Watch with Vero over on TikTok. I'll link it down below if I remember. And I'm glad I got to watch it. I'm glad I own it on DVD now. Childhood me would be so proud. And I think I might need to see if I can find a Spice World movie poster to put in the gaming office. I think, because we're going to have a Buffy poster, I think we need a Spice World poster. I think childhood me would be very proud of me. But it is 10:34 p.m. I do need to charge my phone because unfortunately filming TikToks drained my battery. So I'm going to film the third TikTok, but I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. I do need to wash the dishes. The food was very good. I only ate 1 bite of the bread because it had a little bit of frostbite on it. It wasn't very good. But the pasta sauce was pretty good. I think once it sat for a little bit longer, like for a couple minutes, it kind of like thickened a little bit more. And so I think it's going to reheat very well. But if I ever make it again, I'll definitely make some adjustments to it. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. The next vlog will probably be a little bit sooner than normal because my 5-year anniversary at Discord is coming up soon. So I want to make a video for that. Monday, I'm going to try and film some short form content. Since I'm off, we're trying our best. You know, we're trying new things this year for the channel. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. I put new videos out every 2 weeks. So I'll see you all soon. Hopefully we'll start putting out some short form content. We have some ideas, so we just have to, actually do them and stop being a big chicken. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and good night or good day or whatever time you're watching this, I guess.